Hello students, welcome to maths class. Today we will discuss conversion of rational numbers into decimal by long division method. In this method, we will also learn about terminating and non-terminating but repeating decimals. Let's discuss about terminating decimals. What are terminating decimals? The decimals which have finite number of digits after the decimal point. I have given some examples. Look at this example 0.375. It has 3 digits after point, after this decimal number. We can count it 1, 2, 3. It means finite numbers. Do you know the definition of finite number? Countable numbers. But if we are not able to count the numbers after decimal, those are non-terminating decimals. Let's have a look at another example 7.2459. How many digits are there after decimal? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can count. Here 9.8. Only one digit. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can count. 5 digits. That means these are terminating decimal because we can count the digits after the decimal. Here is another example from your book. This is express the following rational numbers as decimals by using long division method. Your first question is 5 over 8. Divide 5 by 8. When you divide it, you will get your answer 0.625. See here, how will you divide? Because numerator is less than denominator. So first of all, you will mark point here and put 0. It will become 50. Then according to 50, you will choose the number in the table of 8. Here it will be 48. Then divide accordingly. Now you are in senior class. I don't think so I should explain you how to divide a number. But you can see here how to divide. You will get your answer here 0.625. Then your second question is 13 divided by 5. Here numerator is greater than denominator. Then when you divide, you will get your answer 2.6. And your last question, divide 629 by 125. This number is little bigger. You can write the table of 125 here and then you can choose the number accordingly. When you divide it, you will get your answer 5.032. So here are these three questions where you will see that these are terminating decimals. It means we can count the digits after the decimals. See here, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. And in this question, there is only one digit after decimal. And in this question, there are 3 digits after decimals. It means we can count these digits. Let's discuss about non-terminating repeating decimals. Before we talk about non-terminating repeating decimal, let's see this example. Because if we see this example first, then it will be easy to understand the definition of non-terminating repeating decimal. Here we have a sum. Divide 125 by 99. If we write the table of 99, we'll see that first of all, here it will be 99. So multiply by 1, 99, then subtract these number, you will get 26. Mark decimal here. After decimal, we can use as many zeros as we needed. जितनी zeros की ज़रूरत हो हम उतनी zeros जो है वो use कर सकते हैं after decimal. Then 99 के टेबल में जब हम उसे मल्टीप्लाई करके 2 से 3 से देखेंगे तब हमारे पास हम देखेंगे कि जो 2 पे यहाँ जा रहा है ये कितना आ गया 198 क्योंकि अगर 3 पे करेंगे तो वो 260 से बड़ा हो जाएगा और वो हमने नंबर लेना नहीं। मैं डिटेल में बता रही हूँ डिवीजन, हालांकि आपको डिवीजन बहुत छोटी क्लास से समझाई हुई है, लेकिन फिर भी एक बार बताना चाहती हूँ। Subtract these numbers, you will get 62. Then again we'll write 0 with it. फिर हम 620 के हिसाब से 99 के टेबल में जो नंबर आएगा वो यहाँ पे लिखेंगे, that will be 594 और ये जाएगा हमारा 6 पे. Then again subtract it, it is again 26. Now subtract these numbers, you will get 26. Again write 0 here. Then according to 260, you will write here 198. Then you can write after subtracting, you will get 62. Write 0. Again 594. Again 26. It means these numbers are repeating again and again. They are coming again and again. 26, then again 26, then again 26. So what is the answer? 1.2626. ये रिपीट होता रहेगा इसी तरह. इट मीन्स इसका कोई एंड नहीं है. जिसका एंड ना होता हो, जिसके पीछे कितने डिजिट आएंगे हम उनको काउंट ना कर सकें, दैट इज नोन एज नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल. बट अगर नंबर वही रिपीट हो रहे हो, दैट इज रिपीटिंग डेसिमल. Now see here, from the given example, we find that the division process does not terminate. Means खत्म ही नहीं हो रही है division. Such numbers are called non-terminating repeating decimals. Let's see some more examples. Solve 1 by 3. When you divide 1 by 3, you will get 0.33333 and so on. See here, 9, again 1, 10, 9, then again. This process does not end. It means this number is non-terminating decimal. Second question, 2 by 7. When we divide 2 by 7, we know that 2 is less than 7. Mark point here so that we can use 0 with 2. It will become 20. Then according to 20, choose the number and divide it according the numbers. When we were dividing it, continuously we were dividing it, you will see that at the end, what is left? It is 2. Here in the starting, it was also 2. It means here it will again, the process will start. We will mark here 0. और फिर से वही प्रोसेस शुरू हो जाएगी क्योंकि यहाँ भी 20 बना था हमारे पास, फिर यहाँ भी 0 लगा के 20 बन जाएगा. फिर से यही नंबर फिर से आने शुरू हो जाएंगे, रिपीट होंगे, एंड नहीं होगा, कहीं खत्म नहीं होंगे. ये डॉट 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 लगाने का मतलब कि इसके आगे भी नंबर आते जाएंगे. तो इट मीन्स दिस इज नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग डेसिमल. In third part, when you divide 25 by 12, see here, 12 twos are 24, 1 is left, then mark point here, point, you have written 1 0, but it is 10, which is less than 12. You need one more 0. For that purpose, you have to use 0 here. Then according to 100, you will choose 96, subtract it, you will get 40, then 36. Again 4 is left. फिर आप यहाँ 0 लगाओगे, फिर 36 आएगा, फिर 4 आएगा, मतलब यहाँ से ये रिपीट होना शुरू हो गया. See here, in your answer, 2.0833333333। तो इट मीन्स इस क्वेश्चन का भी कोई एंड नहीं हो रहा है और रिपीट होना जो है नंबर वो भी शुरू हो गया। दिस नंबर इज ऑल्सो नोन एज नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग डेसिमल। In non-terminating repeating decimals, you will notice this line. Why they have put this line? This is known as bar. और ये लाइन उन पे लगाई जाती है जो नंबर बार बार आते हैं, जो रिपीट होते हैं। अब यहाँ देखिए ये सभी नंबर दोबारा आते हैं अगर हम इसको आगे डिवीजन इसकी कंटिन्यू करते। लेकिन यहाँ अगर आप देखोगे ओनली 3 रिपीट हो रहा है, 3 आ रहा है, तो हमने सिर्फ 3 के ऊपर ही बार लगाया है। नेक्स्ट आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू अबाउट प्राइम फैक्टर्स because the method which are going to discuss is without actual division, finding the rational number, whether that number is terminating or non-terminating. So to know about that method, it is compulsory, it is necessary to know how to find prime numbers. Let's see how we can find prime factors. Do you know the meaning of prime, composite? Please learn definitions. Prime factors are those numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers which are divisible by only one and itself. Itself का मतलब है कि अपने आप से डिवाइड हो सकते हैं। जैसे एक एग्जांपल लेते हैं 13 की। 13 क्या किसी टेबल में आता है? नहीं आता। या तो हम 13 को 1 से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं या फिर 13 को 13 से डिवाइड कर सकते हैं। तो इस तरह के प्राइम जो फैक्टर्स हैं वो हमें चूज करने हैं। So let's find out the prime factors of the given number. Your number is 1100 and you will divide it by 2. You will get 550 and then again divide by 2. You will get 275. Now we cannot divide it by 2 because here it is 5 and 5 is not in the table of 2. When we divide it by 5, we will get 55. Again we can divide it by 5. When we divide it by 5, we will get 11. Now 11 is the number which is not in any other table. We can divide it by 11 only or 1. When we divide it by 11, we will get 1. So what are the prime factors of 1100? These are 2, 2, 5, 5 and 11. Now come to the definition of next method. Why I have given this question of finding prime factors, now you will come to know. It was very important to tell you about these prime factorization to understand the definition of the next method. Here is the next method. Without actual division, how to determine which rational number have terminating decimal representation. If we have only 2 and 5 as the prime factors of the denominator, see here, डिनोमिनेटर के प्राइम फैक्टर्स बनाने हैं, जैसे मैंने ऊपर अब आपको मेथड पहले सॉल्व करके दिखाया। अगर उसके वो प्राइम फैक्टर्स 2 या 5 आते हैं, then that rational number is terminating decimal representation. But remember one thing, that should be in lowest form first. पहले उसको चेक कीजिए कि क्या ये लोएस्ट फॉर्म में है, किसी टेबल से इसकी कटिंग तो नहीं हो रही। बट अगर प्राइम फैक्टर्स जो है डिनोमिनेटर के वो 2 या 5 के अलावा कुछ और आ जाता है, कोई और नंबर आ जाता है। सी इन दिस क्वेश्चन 2 और 5 के अलावा क्या आ गया? 11. देन decimal representation of the rational number which is in lowest form, remember this thing, will be non-terminating repeating decimals. Let's solve some more examples. Without actual division, determine which of the following rational numbers have terminating decimal representation. What we will do? We will find the prime factors of denominator. This is denominator 125. These are will be the prime factors when you find it. Only two. It means this is terminating decimal because I told you in definition if 2 and 5 are the prime factors of denominator, then that number is terminating. Let's see a next example. Here it is 125. Prime factors of 125 are 5, 5, 5. It is 5. Then it means it is also terminating decimal. Next question. 39 over 24. If you notice here carefully, then you will see that this number is not in लोएस्ट फॉर्म. एक लोएस्ट फॉर्म मतलब हम अभी इसको किसी टेबल से इसकी कटिंग कर सकते हैं. तो देखिए 3 के टेबल से कर सकते हैं. 3 से इसकी कटिंग करेंगे 13 आ जाएगा, इसकी करेंगे 8 आ जाएगा. इट मीन्स लोएस्ट टर्म क्या बनेगी 13 ओवर 8. लोएस्ट टर्म में चेंज करने के बाद आपने डिनोमिनेटर के प्राइम फैक्टर्स बनाने हैं. तो फिर क्या करोगे आप 8 के प्राइम फैक्टर्स बनाओगे. What you will get? You will get 2 multiply 2 multiply 2. It is also 2. That means it is also terminating decimal representation. Next is 17 over 90. Prime factors of 90. 2, 3, 3, 5. Notice carefully. Here 2 and 5 is there, but 3 is also there. This is other than 2 and 5. That means it is non-terminating decimal representation because आपने अपनी डेफिनेशन में कहा है कि अगर 2 और 5 के अलावा कोई नंबर आता है और अगर वो लोएस्ट टर्म में है पहले से क्वेश्चन, तब वो क्या है नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग डेसिमल. So here it is your worksheet. You have already solved question number 1. Solve the rest of the questions and share your doubts. Here rest of the parts of question number 5. I hope you will like this video. Thank you so much. If you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe my channel to see the videos of next chapters. We will meet again in next video. Till then, take care.